Welcome back. Balancing economic growth with sustainable investments with social impact in various fields such as tourism, digital, technology, infrastructure, energy, and food production is a natural fit for Panama. Joining me to talk about Panama and the many opportunities for the American public and U.S. businesses to visit, invest, and work, and of course, even retire there, Ambassador Carmen Gisela and Rafael Sabonge, Minister of Public Works for the Republic of Panama. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Audrey.
Really appreciate you joining me. Well, this is an exciting opportunity for us to learn more about Panama. I have quite a few friends who've already happily retired there. Let me start with you, Madam Ambassador. What should Americans know about Panama?
Well, thank you, Audrey, first of all, for having us in your program and for letting all of your audience know that Panama is truly the place to be to recover better faster. And as you have mentioned, we offer an array of opportunities in different fields, from the logistics service center that we operate, comprised from the Panama Canal, the ports, the airport, the railroad, but also the digital hub that we operate from Panama with the 8 fiber optic cables that connect virtually from everywhere. And food production, which is a new hub that we are promoting now with a new law for agro-parks to do smart agriculture in Panama. And then, of course, there are opportunities in energy and in tourism, everything geared towards sustainable investments.
And Panama is really close. What I hear a lot about, of course, is the opportunity to be close to both the United States and South America. And from what I understand, travel from there is really easy. Cost of living, I hear, is good. Minister Sabonge, how important is tourism to Panama?
It's very important, Audrey. Panama is all about sustainability, all about sustainable investments, all about environmental protection. Our country, 30% of the land is protected. Now 30% of the seas are also protected. And this is our main asset. We have over 3,000 kilometers of beaches, both in the Pacific and in the Caribbean Sea. And you can get from one sea to the other by just an hour drive. So I think this is the only part of the world where you can do that. And then visit these paradise beaches that we have, for instance, in San Blas, and also with rich culture, also in Bocas del Toro in the Caribbean, which is a thriving place with a lot to do, restaurants, obviously nightlife. So our country is inviting the U.S. Citizens, people of the U.S., our friends, to come and visit us. Panama is also a place for investors, for good investors, for qualified investors. Actually, we have a law that gives a permanent resident visa to investors that come to our country to maybe buy real estate or invest in bonds or stocks for only $300,000. This is another good reason for people to come to our country and retire.
Well, I'm guessing that Panama has also welcomed quite a number of digital nomads in the last year or so.
Well, actually, we just enacted the law for digital nomads. And so we're putting the call out there that if you're interested in working from a hammock at the beach or in the mountains, Panama has excellent connectivity throughout the country. So you're welcome to come. And if you have a minimum income of $3,000 or $4,000 if you want to come with your family from any source outside of Panama, you're welcome to come, and you can stay up to 18 months in our country and enjoy all the benefits that Panama has to offer.
Well, that's a pretty amazing opportunity, Madam Ambassador. I think you're going to get a huge influx of people going to Panama. You spoke earlier about Panama's commitment to sustainability. How is Panama managing the issue of environmental sustainability? Other countries are finding that really challenging.
Well, I can tell you Panama is one of the only 3 countries in the world that is net zero carbon. And our canal, which is run obviously by water, and that is one of our main assets, has saved over 650 million tons of CO2 since it was opened. So our country is very focused on environmental sustainability. And we are doing this also in our investments in infrastructure. And we are promoting here also a law for public-private partnerships, projects that are being structured by multilaterals, some of them here in the US, and that are focused also in green projects, in projects that are sustainable in the long term.
Ambassador Carmen, I understand that Panama is developing a digital hub and identified it as an area that's crucial to growth.
Well, of course, you know that way before the pandemic, but certainly with the pandemic, everything is a click away. So managing information, it's now the name of the game. And Panama is uniquely positioned to offer itself as a digital hub for companies that are intensive in the use of technology, like BPOs, data warehouses, Internet of Things, blockchain, because we're virtually free of natural disasters, so we don't get earthquakes or hurricanes. And data that is deposited in Panama by law is protected. It cannot be intervened by the government for any reason. So for all those reasons and the fact that we have the 8 fiber optic cables that now include the Curie cable from Google that physically go through Panama, that gives us 100% of connectivity from voice traffic to email that go through Panama for the region. So being in Panama makes sense for companies that are intensive in the use of technology.
Well, during this visit to the U.S. to promote Panama, what else do you hope to accomplish during this trip, Minister Sabonge?
Well, obviously, Audrey, strengthen our relations with the U.S., which is our main ally and strategic partner. Our main commercial partner is the U.S. We have had a relationship for over 100 years. We have the dollar as our currency. So right here, we are inviting all the American people to come to Panama, visit us, see what we have to offer, all these opportunities that Ambassador Carmen was telling you about are there. And we just a flight away. We have one of the best connected airports in the region. We have over 90 cities that have direct flights to Panama. A lot of cities in the U.S. So it's really easy to get there, and we encourage your viewers to come visit us and see what we have to offer.
All right. Well, it sounds like it is. It's tempting. I've got to tell you, I could certainly be a digital nomad. Where can we go for some more information about opportunities in Panama?
Well, you can visit our site is www.propanama.gov.pa, and there you will find all information that you need about Panama, and you can switch the language to English, so all the information is in English, and you can download videos, interviews, and any promotional material that you need.
You can also visit our website, visitpanama.com, for tourism, and you will see there all we have to offer, our marvelous beaches, the mountains, the countryside.
Ambassador Carmen and Minister Sabonge, thank you both for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
us.